Hello and welcome back to Survive Games. This is Escape the Pacific. Hasn't been much time passed since the last video, and the issue is already fixed. The dev is amazing in this game. He pays attention and gets it done as soon as he can. So, congrats and thank you very much. I like to be able to adjust my settings and things like that on my recording quality while I'm playing, so I can continue to do that without having to turn off a monitor. So, again, thank you. And here we are. I'm back at the island that I left off with. Found a crate on the boat. There's probably not much more there, but I'll take a look. I have, I made quite a few ropes and put some crates on the boat because I need some more space until I find an island to store stuff on. I don't want to lose anything. This is a nice shallow ship, so easy to find anything if you have to. Except for all the plant life here. And that might have only been one crate on there. So, yeah. Okay. So that was it. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the island that seems like it has no vegetation first, because I'm pretty well stocked up on stuff that I need. And then I'll go to the island in this direction over here and see what's going on with it. It seems like it's a mixture of two islands. It's very strange. So it might be a big one with less vegetation, I'm not sure. Or it could be one of those horseshoe islands that I haven't seen yet in this game, which I'd like to see. So let's just grab this guy. Take him over here. Nope. Put these on first. Alright, let's make another rope, or try to. Alright. Okay. There we go. Might not have been much in it, but that's a good thing because I need some room. I cut down a couple of coconut trees just to get their coconuts. So, kind of cruel to the environment, but had to do it. And that's that. I'm going to take off now, early morning. Check my, get something to drink and something to eat first. That's dried. What do I need? That's pretty good. Okay. So off we go. Alright, we've landed on what I assume will be called either Rock or Bird Island. We'll see. Tons of rocks, that's for sure. Hey, if anybody knows, could you let me know if there's use for the medium rocks by themselves without breaking them down? I know they're great to have for, you can break them down to different sizes, but other than that, maybe you can build a stone house eventually. I have no idea. What's in this? Some potatoes. Another pot. Perfect. Alright. I'm glad I came here. Nothing in this. Okay, that saves me the trouble of emptying it. 0.3 in there. Drink it. There's a paddle. Don't really need that. I'll go to the center of the island later. There's tons of rocks. It's only one nesting rock so far, so I haven't seen any totems or anything like that anywhere. so far in this cluster. I don't know why. Maybe I just forget, but I don't think so. Okay, there's nothing else on this island except the boat out there, so let's go see that. Put this up here. There we go, and there we go. Time to swim. I love swimming. While I'm underwater, let's see what my temperature is. 37.5, so it's a good time for a swim. Lower it down to 36.9 or something like that. Whoa, bow of that boat's right out of the water. Or sorry, the stern. There's one. $36.9, perfect. And that's it for here. Wow. Looks like this thing's made to put holes in other ships. Okay. Alright, let's check to see what's in that crate. And move on to the next island. This is nice and quick. I'm just jumping, trying to make sure that I've got all the islands mapped out. Okay, I'm still moving. There we go. So oil, water, some cups, some bread, band-aid, or bandage. Alright. Oh, it's right there. Alright. Let's take this back to the boat. Grab the other one. Most important thing is right there. Okay. Yeah, once I find an island to start building on, I am going to check to see if I can cut up potatoes. As a matter of fact, let me take one out right now. Whoops. And get out a knife. And there we go, you can. Potato chips. Raw potato chips. Okay, so I'm assuming... Well, okay, I'll eat those. But I'm assuming you can put those on the fire and crisp them up. Alright, still a little bit of room left in there. Now, which island do we want to go to? Let me name this one first. I'll just call it Rock. Or The Rock. Why not? Ugh. Cap locks. Okay. Screaming big. Oh well. So, what do we have here? This is turtle. Okay. Let's see if I can find another island. That's I. Oh, there's nothing down south. Okay, so K's over there. I guess I should go up to G and work my way across. That's W. So where's G? What's going on? Am I on G? No, I'm not on G, so why isn't G showing up? Banana. Plane. Okay. Oh, you see on my map there's a G marked? It's no longer there. All I can see is banana straight through. Okay. Can I take it off? Nope. There's W. Yep, so G is missing. There's turtle right here. Okay. So I guess I'll go up to W then. I won't know till I get to it, but this almost looks like it's the biggest island. At least in this cluster. So we'll see when I get there. Okay, I arrived on the island. I found some fresh papayas, and there's like 2 or 3 trees. I have already been to this island, and I saw it a few videos ago. So I named the island, and now I'm off to the next. So I'm going to letter I, which is a much smaller island. And then I'll go up to this one. No, that's Plank. Where is it? And then I'll go up to D. So can't really see in the dark, so I'll move on. And see you when I arrive at the next one. Alright, here I am. Once again, new island. This one I don't think I've been on yet. And if I was, I don't recall, because it's too small for me to want it to go to. There's some water, some eggs. Very sparse environment here. Not a lot of shade or anything. Have I been here before? No, there's another island with a little hut on it. Or not hut, but tent. Right, what do we have? Nothing. Corn seeds, carrot seeds, muddy water, and oil. Okay. Take it to the boat. It's going to be a nice quick little excursion. Just drop this off and keep looking. Go out to the boat out there, I think. I think that's all that's here. Okay, so there's the papayas and bananas I got off the last island. All right. Let's go see what's here. Whoa, this is shallow. There we go. I think there's only one on here, so I'll grab that. Okay. I think I've gotten everything I can get from this island, and I just got here, so that's no fun. I don't need any sticks or anything like that. Oh, there's some coconuts. I'll grab those if I can. So that's good. Got coconuts here. Quite a few of them, probably. Yeah, they're all brown, so I could easily get as many as I needed to stay alive if I was desperate. And that's all. I don't want any eggs. Do I have room for all this? No, not really. Let me empty up. Oop, sorry. Let me empty off all my stuff. Or most of my stuff. What do I have? Volume 14. Why won't this go over there? Oh. Because I'm clicking on the wrong side. Okay. Let's go with that. And that. Okay. Let's see if I can carry the rest. I honestly do. I'm constantly thinking about what place will I set up a house. And unfortunately, I've gone to a lot of the islands. Like G doesn't exist. It was marked for some reason, but it doesn't exist. N I haven't gone to. think so. I'm going to work my way over to C, go up to D, and then work my way over to J. And if the last three don't have something, I guess I have to get to N too, but N is small. We'll see. I'll take a quick look around just to see if there's anything I haven't seen yet. So I don't think there's any big islands on this, in this particular cluster. Alright, let's move this guy out. And get on with it. Just an FYI, it seems to me that everything is fixed in this. The game is working perfectly for me now. So happy. Sailing is great. The speed is great. The hunger depletion and thirst depletion seems perfect. There's no glitches. It's nothing. So the game is wonderful right now. It's a joy to play. I think the dev is doing an excellent job. I'm going to grab a drink before I go to shore. Let's see what I'm at. Okay, I'm also going to grab... What do I need? I need some fish. Not sure how many of those I have left. I'm probably going to have to make a fish trap soon, too. I still have a seagull. Okay. My hunger is still high. Okay. Let me grab papaya. Yeah, papaya. Where did I put them? Thought I put them in there. I guess not. There it is. Alright, so... Get my vitamin C up a little bit. Where am I at? I am at 77. That's not too bad. My hunger's down. I'll wait until I need something else to eat, and I'll grab another one. Let's pull this up here on top of the crab. Poor little guy. More tortoises. More turtles. More coconuts. Nothing on the ground. Papaya tree. Papaya tree. Whole papayas. They're good to go. Good to go. Hard to talk. Wasn't many on the tree, but there was some, so there must be some on the ground. Maybe not. Okay. I can deal with that. More papayas. Wow. This might be a good island to set up shop. It's not a big one, but it has lots of papaya trees. Oh, look at this. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm going to have to change the name of that other papaya island. Oh my god. Yummy, yum, yum. No problem with vitamin C here. I probably, well, I guess they fall off the tree. I don't know if they go bad and just disappear if you don't pick them or what. Look at this. Wow. Okay, this is my island. It's small, there's not a lot of trees. But I think they grow back. More. This has tortoises, it has fish, it has coconuts. It doesn't have bananas, but I'm okay with that because you get the same... Well, what do you get? With those, you get hunger 20. Hunger 20. You get more vitamin C and the same hunger filling, so... Yeah, much better to have the papayas. And I'd rather have the turtles than the crabs. Which makes sense. Alright. Let's dump some of this off if I have any room anywhere. Let's go up to the boat before the sun goes down. Another dive, just for the sake of diving. Alright, got 2 crates off that boat. Or a crate and a chest. And, I think I'm gonna build a house right here. Just a little house. Maybe turn it into a dock. Let me check my map, see which direction. So they're all over that way, so... yeah, I'll have the dock go straight off here. Okay, let's start with some pillars. Let me check to see what kind of trees are here first. Okay, got a few large trees. Reasonably large trees. I might have to go to other islands and grab wood. But, you know, I'll get a start. Okay, there's going to be my dock. I'll build this back in. Hopefully it will be at right height so I can build the house as well as totally attached to it. And just go through the back door right out onto the dock. I'm going to have to check before I go any further because I keep going up. Check this out. Okay. Let's get this guy built. Alright, so... once a floor is in there... well, let me go into my, quick menu and make sure it's set up right. Okay. See, that's pretty close to the ground. I'm not sure I can build out any further. Huh. Let me try. Pillars. Okay. Put one more trunk down. Trying to steal before I do anything else. I don't want to spend my time cutting wood if I don't have to. Okay. Now... okay. That'll be the floor. Okay, so the house will be right here. I think that's good enough. Maybe I'll have just a straight walk through. Build this over a couple of... maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? It's going to take a while, but... let's see what I can do. Alright, I got the pillars made, at least. And some of the foundations. I think this is going to be my house. I'm going to have to collect a little bit from the other islands as far as logs go. I've got a few in the woods there that I haven't picked up yet. And there's quite a few on the beach, so I'm getting the stuff off the beach first. And then we'll see how much I have left to do the dock. I'm not so worried about the dock. I just want to get the house built. And I think I can do the house with these ones. The thick branch, so I think I can. I think I can. Anyway, I'm going to keep at it until I'm really tired, and then get some rest. Okay. The house foundation's all done, and I think that's every single wood trunk that I could find. All the trees were cut down and all the stuff that was on the beach, so it was just enough. There you go. Alright. Now once all that's built, I can start building some walls. Oh, there's my sign. I guess I better just put this wood in there and get some sleep and some food, some water, and get back to this, I guess, later in the morning or later in the day. All right, let's see where I'm at here. I'm gonna have to go cut down some big trees on other islands. So what's that island? That's Plank Island. Perfect. I'll go over and get the planks. Have to take off my chests or take some stuff out of the chests and do all that. So I'll do that next time. I'll finish this off. Continue building. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to leave this wide open. Have a roof over it, but leave it as a patio. Put a wall across here with a doorway in the middle. And then this will be my spot in here. Just this little cabin. That makes sense to me. Yeah, so what I'll end up with is something that looks like this. Okay, so that's the basic size of the house, which is about the same as what I had at the other place. And then I'll have an overhang here, just a flat roof across the top here as a porch. And then sloped roof on top. I may actually make the house just a 4x4. And then have a patio coming along both sides. Who knows? It's a good start. And if I wanted to, I could build an upstairs. So there's an entrance into the 4x4, and then the upstairs will be the entire thing. Or maybe with just one patio. And then, yeah, I could have a 2-story with a small base. Pillars all around. I don't know. What do you think? If you're interested in giving some comments on that, I wouldn't mind. You think I should build it smaller, bigger? Should I have 2 stories? I'm definitely going to leave this open underneath here, though, so I can just go straight out without having to go in and out of the building, rather than having 2 doorways going through. So, that part I know. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do today. That is a lot of work. It's a lot of thinking, trying to figure out what's going to work. Thank you again to the developer for such a great job, such quick response time on fixing problems. I really appreciate that. That'll be that. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, night, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I guess I'll say bye-bye.